special limited SB 110 color drop. Both Griff and I have special Signature Series custom Teckel Kicknockers, and it's the beginning of our Black Friday BOGO November event. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. All right, guys, some breaking news. What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-storm fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
Welcome back, my friends. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, the Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being joined by the one and only Jeffrey the King. Woo! Back from Japan, Jeffrey the King.
I am back.
Welcome back, sir. You were greatly missed last week.
I missed a lot.
I had a couple of bums. Now,
Oh?
granted,
Yeah.
they drank with me.
Oh.
So I was hoping that we were onto something.
Yeah.
A new trend, a new tradition where my buddies that hang with me on Sunday mornings will drink. So, would you like an Orion?
Dude. Wow. That's nice.
You have to open it and drink it.
That's a really good looking can.
Yeah. Wait till you taste what's
I
inside.
bet you the contents in this would really go down the throat well.
Hydrating,
Hydrating.
energizing.
Energizing.
They make
Oh.
you look youthful.
Youthful.
Bodybuilding type things, proteins.
Proteins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
You're not going to drink it, are you?
No, probably not, actually.
Well, cheers to you, my friends. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you are a more exciting human than, well, apparently the return of the bum is behind my camera. By the way, this is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. We're going to highlight some new product drops, talk about a couple restocks, and then break into our Black Friday BOGO November sales event. I will fill you guys in on that as well. Jeff, are you really that fascinated with that can? You can drink it.
It says government warning.
Don't worry. No. Don't worry about that. Anytime you see that, that's nonsense,
May
Jeff.
cause health problems.
Relax. That's a lie.
That's a lot.
We're going to make America hydrated again.
Oh.
Yes. By
By
drinking the delicious Japanese Orion.
If you could find it.
Yeah, well, this is a challenge. Part of which because I've bought it all.
You're right. Maybe you should be the distributor.
Well, if fishing tackle doesn't work out, I do have a path of interest, Jeff. So thank you for bringing that up. Let's go straight into being a derelict into Megabass.
Oh,
This seems like a natural transition,
Easy,
right?
clean.
Okay. Megabass. One of our favorite brands.
Absolutely.
Obviously, they have done a special 4-bait SB series drop. Now, today, we're dropping 2 of those 4. Now, if you're wondering what is an SB color, we have, over the last few years, talked about how much we like a color called SB OB Shad. Basically, SB colors in the Megabass color lineup are colors where they're painted on the underside of the top of the bait so that when they flash, you get a hint of that color, right? So they have created 2 limited edition. Now, we've been told one and done runs, okay? I don't have a lot of these. I wish I did. Well, I mean, I have a lot, but not enough for everybody that's going to want to gobble these up. So today, we are dropping 2 of the 4 colors. This is SB PB Stain Reaction and SB CB Stain Reaction. And I tell you what, instead of me just talking about them, Jeff, show the people how cool these colors are. Can you do that?
I got it.
Okay, you got it. Take it away. All right, Jeff. Maybe it's a good thing that you just drank water because you do a very good job. Steady hands. This helps. Okay, let's break down these colors. Okay, so again, SB colors are designed to kind of be a hidden colorway, right? So this is a stain reaction colorway, same as a stain reaction that you guys are used to, but underneath the top is a chartreuse hit. So this is the SB CB stain reaction. So as this bait moves and flashes side to side, you're going to get just that little hit of color coming out of it. So it's a very natural, very cool color. I'm a sucker for chartreuse, as you guys all know. So that is color number 1. Color number 2 is the same exact color, but with a pink hue. So this is SB PB stain reaction. So the same stain reaction color, but you have that pink hue to the top. So as it moves and flashes, you're going to get just a little bit of that pink hue. So if that speaks to you, I don't know the total number of baits that were made in this color, but it was not very many. So if you're a collector, if you have these baits in your collection, it is going to be a very limited, I'm going to guess way under 1,000 total per color. So this is going to be a high collectible color. And obviously both of these colors are super sick for actually using on the water. So great job to Megabass. I think it's very cool that they are doing this. So there you go. If you want to scoop them up, they are available while supplies last. Now, the third color in the 4 colors that Megabass made, we actually dropped a week ago to you JDM Bento Box subscribers. And that is the color SB Ice Shrimp. Okay, so this was part of the monthly bento subscription. Any leftover bentos that we have are available now. So if you want to add the third of the 4 colors to it, you can. Just to really quickly showcase SB Ice Shrimp, this is a very unique SB color because it's on the bottom instead of on the top. So almost every SB color, the top is painted on the underside. This one, the bottom is painted. So you're actually getting the color flash in a different way. It's very rare. It's a very cool color. And you get this kind of nice, natural, kind of transparent blue pearl with this sunken black eye. It's a really sick color. So if you get the bento, it's going to come with the 110 and Pop Max in that color, plus all the other great baits. It's a really nice bento. $100, about $120 or so worth of stuff in there. We made a bento video that we posted earlier this week, so if you want to see the full contents, of course, you can see it on the page as well. But there's only a handful left of those, so if those are of interest, you guys can scoop those up right now. The 4th SB color, we are actually going to drop next week. So Megabass did a huge solid for us and created a custom SB color that I've been wanting in a 110 to celebrate kind of the grand reopening of the Megabass space to the general public. We will drop this next Sunday. Okay, so next week this will be available. It's a super dope color. I will be teasing it and showing it in full all week, so keep your eyes peeled on that as well. All right, Jeff. Both myself and Griff have signature series custom colors in Teckel Kicknockers dropping today.
That's pretty sick.
And Griff's color is amazing.
Oh.
But not quite as amazing as mine.
Right.
Yeah, mine's the best.
The best.
For sure.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So, apparently I have problems because I name all of my custom colors after bad things. So I'm probably going to have to reevaluate some life choices, but if you guys are in the gutter like myself, here is my custom color, Contact High. Don't look so disappointed in me, Jeff. You're making me feel bad.
You know, you could have done like matte clear.
Yeah, that's tough.
Or matte taku or.
So let me just describe the best color ever made in Teckel Kicknocker. Okay, so you guys know that I have a color called Sake Bomber that I absolutely love. It's basically like a matte ghost minnow. Sometimes I like it to be a little bit more white, a little bit more transparent. So I tried to create that color and I think it came out amazing. So basically you have a matte white belly that comes up to a clear matte white pearl side, and then just a couple of little hits of that Saki Bomber kind of matte brown on there. So the overall color effect is just a very natural matte finish bait fish pattern. It's going to be a great one for clear water. It's going to be a great one for low light conditions where you still need something natural, but with a little bit of pop, which matte finishes always do. So super stoked how this came out. This is going to be available in a Kicknocker as well as a Kicknocker pup, so you guys can choose which one you want. They both have that same beautiful sound. I'm a huge fan of the Kicknocker. It's without question my favorite walking topwater bait. I think most of you guys are kind of at that point now. By far our best-selling walking bait. So this should be a great color addition to you guys if you're fans of Saki Bomber, you're fans of White Walker. Kind of blends the two colors together to give you just a beautiful, natural, probably the best look I've ever seen in a color. Wouldn't you agree, Jeff? You know what? You don't have to agree. The people agree. But just in case you want to see a different type of color, let me bring my friend Griff in, and I'll let him show the second best color ever created in Teckel Kicknocker. It's Griff, everyone. That's a sick color right there.
It's a good color. It's a good color, Jeff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good color.
And it might catch fish.
It might.
But
We don't
you-
know that.
But you know what we do know?
What do we know, Griff?
We do know
Uh-huh.
that the fish will eat this one.
We
All
have
right.
proof.
Proof.
We have proof.
Video.
Video
Photo.
proof. Yeah,
It's there.
it's there.
Could you tell me the first time you caught a fish on that color, what it felt? Oh, never mind.
Oh.
We're not gonna go there.
I pay for this, I guess. This is just not right. Everybody knows that when this color is used, it's gonna be success.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah,
You
and-
may catch a fish
Listen,
with it.
your color's nice, so take a minute and tell the people about the second best color.
All right, guys. Here it is. Hell yeah, Gil.
That's such a
All right.
better name.
The name, right?
It just hell yeah.
We don't want to be degenerates here. We just want to have a good time. Like, hell yeah. There we go. All right. So,
Hey, you want a beer?
no. So, I wanted to have a different gill pattern right here in the Kicknocker. Great gill pattern. It's got all your pearls, your different color shifting lines, like gill lines on there. Your orange, I guess you call them like target areas where the fish will eat them, and your chartreuse in the back. So it's got areas where the fish will hit. Definitely took some inspirations of some colors in the past and put that on there. But it's got all the pearls that you want. It's super natural. It's transparent. It looks like a gill, and it's combat proven. So there it is. Look at that. Oh,
It is a great color.
it's a good one.
And
They're
I-
both
I-
good colors.
I applaud you on building such a wonderful color. So good job. It'll be the second one to sell out today after Contact High.
You might have got a contact high somewhere today.
Interesting. Well, hey, while you're sitting there, and since it is combat proven, speaking of combat proven, it is Veterans Day weekend.
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
And so, on behalf of myself and everybody here at the Hookup Tackle and everybody watching Griff, you are my favorite veteran. So thank you for your service, and thank you for everything that you've done, not just for our country and sharing all the combat stories with us. And I'm laughing because the last combat story that you shared just before we were doing this was one that we can't share because
It's a good
it was
one.
pretty damn funny. But dude, I just want you to know that, there's a lot of heavy stuff that happens in all of our lives, but you always brighten everybody around you, and you inspire me every day. So dude, thank you for being dope, and you inspire a ton of our customers and help a ton of our customers. It may just seem like it's a lure or it's a rod, but dude, our fishing time is so special to us.
Yeah.
And the fact that you get to reach out and help so many people, you make a huge difference. So dude, thank you for your service, and thank you for being my friend, and we love you and appreciate you. So happy Veterans Day to you, brother.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. All right, guys.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, Contact High is better. I loved you for a minute, Griff, but Now your color sucks. While we are on Teckel, we also restocked all the key colors of Kicknockers that have been missing for months and months and months. Now, look, I know it's probably cold where you guys are, and it's, you know, November. Look, this is just how things are going to be going for a while with logistics. If you are not dealing in logistics, it's a disaster right now. So all these things that were meant to be here in June and July, well, here we go. We have them. So I know it might not be perfect times. For some of you it is. If you guys live in the South, I know topwater season's probably just heating up. So if you need things like bone and clear ice and chrome and lime ice and that kind of stuff, both in Kicknocker and Kicknocker Pup, all the colors are back. Plus you get our custom color shot. So there you go. In stock and new from Teckel this week. All right, a new glide bait.
Ooh.
Maybe a glide bait for the peoples.
Not for my people, for the peoples.
For the peoples.
For the peoples.
Right?
Okay.
Mike Bucca
Mike Bucca, legendary.
teamed up with GSM to bring us a new 6-inch trick shad, mass-produced trick shad. So now we can access a previously very difficult to get 6-inch shad glide for $39.99 or $49.99. Actually, I should figure out what the price is. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Here, give me a second. This would be a good excuse for me to drink. $39.99, baby. That's a good price. Oh, there goes the spare tail.
It comes with
It does come with a spare tail. That one's dirty.
That one's dirty now.
All right, let's take a look at this thing. So here we go. Let me spec this out for you. I'm sure they put it on the package.
Right there on the side. Yeah.
Slow sinking, 1.6 ounces, 6 inches.
Wow.
Okay, so that's going to be a fairly easy glide
You could throw
to
that
throw
so
on
many.
pretty much anything. Like
Yeah.
you could throw this on a chatterbait rod,
Honestly,
on a crank and
crankbait,
stick, like any of those types of rods will be a great addition for this. A lot of you guys are swimbait fans and know Mike Bucca and know this bait. So it's going to be no surprise to you that a lot of guys have been looking for this and that this is a well sought after bait. It is essentially going to be just a shad glide. So it chops well. Jeff, you don't throw little baits like this, so do you have any experience with this shad glide?
Unfortunately, no, I do not. So.
Okay, so we'll just talk about some of the highlights. It does come with an extra tail. It does have swiveling hook hangers on it, so they are double ringed and they are swiveling. So, you know, right out of the box, you should be good to go. Of course, it's a slow singing bait, so you can play with all the hardware. It's a pretty massive split ring
Massive
on this
split
one.
ring. Oh my
So, I mean, the
God.
first thing I do would be to fix that problem with a small little black, maybe hyperwire split ring or something, and then move things up. But hey, I haven't had a chance to play them. They literally just showed up,
Yeah.
and I'm bringing them to you guys. So this was an iCast launch, and they've just been sending them out this week. So there's a bunch of colors. I mean, it's unbelievable, right? So I'm going to kind of fly through them. So just so you guys know, this is Threadfin Fantastic, or Thread Fantastic. There is, oh, look at that. There's a matte finish. There's matte shad.
There it is.
There is a Gizzard Magic. Another matte finish. That one is Glimmer Bone. Not to be confused with Pearl Bone. Another matte finish one. That's Kiwi. For when they're on that solid blue bite. Pro Blue.
Yeah, I get on one.
I guess it's Pro Blue. It looks like a Dragonfly Blue to me. It should have just been blue. There is Green Gizzard. There is Pro Herring. And then a very subtle
I like
pink
that one.
Asagi.
That's the one.
Yeah. So there you go. There are the colors. I expect these to become kind of a pretty much a staple for everybody. It's $40 6-inch shad glide. Very easy to throw, very easy to work. So there you go. Those are available now from Bucca brand. All right, very quickly, let's jump over to Lucky Craft. Huge restock and some new colors in the Lucky Craft Lightning Pointer 110 DD. I don't know why one's upside down and one's right, but let me just pull these out. what I really love about what Lucky Craft is doing is they're really paying attention to what we're asking for as anglers. They're expanding color lines and baits that a lot of you guys love, and this has become one of their most popular baits. It's inexpensive, it's a great bang for the buck, it works amazingly well, and so they're expanding the color line. So you see colors like Magic Scale Ghost Minnow. Oh, there we go, finally we can see that one. French Pearl OB, okay? So, plus a return of all the other colors. So if that's a bait that you guys love to throw, check that out. Those are available now from Lucky Craft. Also, we see a huge restock across the board in LV 500s, in Pointer 78. So a lot of the key colors and very difficult colors to find are back. So, you know, French Pearl LVs, you know, MS Ghost IU, MS Ghost Minnow, you know, colors like that that usually are hard are back this week from Lucky Craft. All right, Jeff, let's talk for a minute.
And they're gone.
Relax. The number one, I feel like I say this quite a bit, and then they're gone. All right, the hottest soft bait maybe ever.
Right now.
The Deps Sakamata Shad. We just did a huge restock of the 4-inch and the 6-inch. So we did 5-inch a few weeks ago. We do have some 5-inch colors also. So we did, if you guys missed out on some 5-inch, we were able to secure some more white colors in the 5-inch. So the Pearl White, which is our #1 selling color, White Silver Flake, we were able to score some more of those. But the 4-inch colors in all the same whites, in the Wakasagis, in the Watermelons, the Golden Shiners, and same with the 6-inch in the whites, in the IUs, in all those colors are back in stock. So this bait has been next to impossible to keep in stock. You guys know this. So if you've been waiting on the 4-inch or the 6-inch, this is your shot. There's not another planned production of these things until late spring. Now, I'm hoping that that changes, and it may change, right? They're really trying to shift things, but Deps is limited capacity, and they have a lot of stuff that they like to make. So, you know, they do these big runs of Sakamatas, and we have a lot. But the way a lot of you guys are plowing through them, like I know a lot of the Tennessee River stuff right now is just going off in ditches and stuff. So, you know, you plow through a lot of baits is the thing. So if you guys are not familiar with the Sakamata Shad, then I don't know where the hell you have been.
They just started fishing today.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
First fishing video they've watched.
Right. Welcome to bass fishing. Okay, this is the only channel that you need to watch. Okay, let's talk about these really quick. We talked about the 5-inch a few weeks ago. Let me just open a pack of 4s and a pack of 6s and just break it down for you. The 4-inch and the 5-inch usually go hand in hand in popularity. Okay, so 5-inch is kind of like if you consider it the standard size, it's kind of like the 110 size, right? The 4-inch is kind of your downsizing size. So what Sakamata Shads do that, you know, companies like Zoom and Ducket and these other loser companies have tried to knock off is, you know, they've tried to steal these fins from the front of the bait. But basically, the fins are certainly a key point, but it's the plastic and the density of the plastic and the composition of the plastic that make this bait so special and give it the ability to roll perfectly, while also those fins stabilizing it and creating a little very natural kind of shimmy of that tail, almost like a, you know, a paddle tail is a big kick. This one's super, super tight and lifelike. So these baits designed as a fluke style bait, right? Designed to be thrown unweighted like you would a traditional fluke style bait, but where they have gained popularity now is obviously as a strolling bait. So here's the 6-inch, here's the 4-inch, and again, there are a handful of 5s as well. So if you guys need any of these, if you've been waiting for these, they are available while supplies last. I mean, I did the best I could. Okay, we'll just put it that way. So go ahead and gobble them up. As far as heads to throw in these, if these are sizes that maybe you're new to or maybe want to experiment with, I really like the Owner Range Roller head for the 4-inch size, and I like the 1/0. Okay, so the 1/0 is a pretty small hook. It's a pretty small 1/0. It fits the 4-inch perfectly, and it's available in a ton of sizes from light to heavy. So that fits on there perfect. If you guys jump up to the 6/0 or the 6-inch, I prefer the Gamakatsu Horizon Head LG. Okay, so that's the hook that I like for that one. And I like the 2/0 or 3/0 size for that. Okay, so that gives you plenty of gap, plenty of bite. What my recommendation would be on these larger ones is if you're rigging it through the front, you could get away with, or you're gonna want to go with like a 3/0. But a lot of guys are rigging it on the top so that the weight is actually on the top. And if you're doing that, then you can even downsize to a 1/0 and go much smaller on the hook. So play with it, experiment with sizes, but there you go. All supplies last. Deps Sakamata Shads, 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch in stock now. All right, one of my favorite bags. I absolutely love this thing from OSP. This is the OSP tool case. This is the System Tool 40. This is a killer bag that has a new color. So it's been available up to now in a white and a black. So now we see this super dope new camo color. It's a slightly different material. It's just a slight more hard, I guess. It's still a soft bag, but it really keeps its body structure nice, which I love. So if you guys got one before, here's another one that you can add to your collection. If you didn't, I'm going to show this to you because this is a bag that I use all the time. It's a bag that stores a ton of stuff. So first off, it's a hard shell top. Okay, and it looks dope. It's got the OSP branding, but you can lay baits on here. You can lay your beers on here if you're a degenerate like me, apparently. All kinds of things that you can do on top of here. When you open it up, it has a tray. Okay, so this tray can be customized to where if you want to hang some spinner baits in here. I use this tray basically as like my day tray. So when I'm done with the bait, I just throw it in here. But it comes with some 3M like soft pads, so you can put those around too, where you can hang crankbaits in there. But it's all fully customizable. Okay, so you can utilize the tray. And then on the inside is a big open compartment that you can use for storing boxes, bags, whatever you like. So for me, I've had a white and a black one where I have my hard baits in one and my soft baits in the other, and I can just throw them in my truck or even my boat. But this is a great bag for storing even, you know, whatever you want. Swim baits, tools, whatever you want to do. It also has a ton of outside kind of this like molly webbing style, so you can drop or attach anything to here, pliers, scissors. It's got a couple of D-rings on there as well that you can clap stuff on, and then it's got a waterproof kind of hard bottom here that's kind of got these no skid, you know, type deals. So if you're putting it in a boat, it's going to not slip and slide. If you're putting it on the ground, it's going to prevent water from soaking into your bag. It's just a super dope bag. Okay, so it's got handles, it's got a shoulder sleeve so you can carry it around. Whatever you need to do with this bag, you can do. Again, I love it. I dig the color. It's a one-time offering in this camo color from OSP. So if you dig it, it is available now. There you go. There's the System Tool Bag 40 from OSP. All right, my absolute single favorite Sims piece ever created. Although I live in my Santee flannel on a daily because I live in a warm place, this is a must-have for me. This is a Sims Fall Run hybrid hoodie.
I've seen you in that many years now.
This is for fishing, for traveling. This is one of those pieces that you have to have in your arsenal. The new color, Loden. Okay, so we did logo it on the sleeve. Loden is kind of this nice dark green. It has kind of black hits on the side. I think most of you by now are familiar with this piece. If you're not, let me just break it down very quickly. This is kind of one of those Primo Loft kind of artificial down type jackets. It's incredibly warm, completely windproof, but it's very light in overall weight. So you're not in this ginormous big puffy that is difficult to cast in, makes you super hot all the time. This is like the perfect jacket for, I would say, like 20 to 60 degrees. That's where this thing shines. You could wear just like a simple sun shirt or a t-shirt in this jacket and you're good, right? Which is a lot of the weather that a lot of us deal with. So again, keeps wind out. It's highly water resistant. So even if you're in just like a light sprinkle, you're good. You know, you don't even need to wear like a Pro Dry. If you're in a heavy downpour, you're gonna want to put the Pro Dry on. But it's got lots of pockets. It's got zip pockets on the sides for your hands. It's got chest zip pockets if you utilize those when you open it up. It's got lots of creature comforts on the inside and beautiful. And then it has this kind of stretch fleece on the sides that's designed to just give you that kind of active wear, almost that Lululemon kind of stretch kind of vibe. So even when you go to cast, it's not just all pulling up and bunching, it's allowing for full movement of your cast. So there you go. If you dig the color, it's going to be a one and done run on this. Also, I found out because of course the color is dope, and so they're going to not do it again, which is
classic.
There you go. That describes Sims to a T. So if you enjoy loading and you want to give this jacket a stab, that is available now from Sims. All right, Jeff, you remember last year there was two Kages. There was a Kage LT at like the $200 price point, and then there's a Kage MQ at like that $350 price point. Well, this year Daiwa discontinued that MQ and combined both Kages into one, and they replaced that Kage MQ with the new Daiwa Soul MQ LT. So this is the brand new spinning reel that kind of positions in between ballistic and certate. So if you want an amazing performing reel without jumping into that $500 or $600 price point, this could be the reel that you guys have been looking for. Now, kind of a funny story.
Okay.
The Soul, back in 1885 when I started bass fishing, the Soul was the first Daiwa reel that I ever owned.
Wow.
So when drop shot was first becoming a thing, like in the 90s out here, in early 2000s, all we knew of spinning reels was basically the Shimano Stratic. Like, that's what everybody had, right? And then I started noticing that all the good fishermen were all using these bright orange reels. I'm like, what the hell reel is everybody using? And it was the Daiwa Soul. And the reason that everybody was using those reels is for the drag system. That was kind of my first introduction into how Daiwa builds reels slightly different than everybody else. So here is a look at the Soul. Now the Soul is designed to just be a beautiful reel. It's going to be equally at home in saltwater as it will in freshwater. It has full mag seal. It has a lot of kind of crossover type things. So instead of like a T handle, it has this like larger EVA foam handle on it on the 3000 size. It's going to have that beautiful smooth drag like certate. It's a very light reel. It's a Zion body. It's in the MQ, which is that larger gearing. So I think from a performance standpoint in that mid-range of reels, I think you guys are going to be very happy with this. It is available in a 2500, a 3000, which I have in my hands, and a 4000 size. Just because I want to confirm, let's peek at the handle on the 2500. It's the same. So it's the EVA foam all the way across. So that's kind of cool. So you got a different vibe, a different look. Of course, if you're not fans of the EVA, you can always pop that off and put whatever grip you want on there, but I like it. I think it feels great. So there you go. Brand new spinning reel from Daiwa. That is the Daiwa Soul MQ LT. Those are available now. Okay, Jeff, it's Black Friday time. I know you're looking at your calendar. So look, it's Veterans Day weekend. Historically, what we have done here at the Hookup Tackle is we have started, Veterans Day weekend has kind of been the jumping off point for our Black November sale, which has just kind of been a, you know, store-wide sale leading up to Black Friday, and then we do some BOGO and other stuff on Black Friday. This year, we're going to kind of flip it around, okay? So in an effort to not fall further and further behind with doing too many sales and slower shipping times, we are going to niche things out, and we're going to spread our BOGO deals across the rest of the month, okay? So instead of Black November, this is BOGO November.
Ooh.
Okay, so every day,
Every day?
between now and Black Friday, we are going to drop a new buy one, get one deal. We are going to announce those deals every morning on our email newsletter. So if you're not signed up to our email newsletter, jump on our website, make sure you are signed up so that you can get those. We will also drop on our Instagram page and on our YouTube shorts, so we'll let you know each day what it is. The biggest thing with the BOGOs is just going to be, it's all going to be limited to supply on hand. So if it's something that speaks to you or something that you want to take advantage of an amazing deal, make sure you're on top of it so that you can get your choice of what it is that you want. So on Sundays, on each of our What's New videos, I'm going to drop 4 or 5 different kind of banger things every Sunday, and then each day during the week there will be a new fresh thing. So even though some of these Sunday deals may run for 5 or 6 days, the selection of items may not last. Okay, so this week we have special BOGO deals from Megabass, Lucky Craft, OSP, Shimano,
Oh.
Sunline,
Oh.
and Raid. So 6 deals today. We're going to start with a bang, okay? So let's start with Megabass.
Megabass.
Okay? While supplies last.
Buy one, get one free P5 rods.
Calm down there, Jeff. Buy one, get one free on Megabass Vibration X Ultras. Okay? This is one of the best lipless baits ever made. In my opinion, the 2 lipless baits that you almost have to have are the LV500 from Lucky Craft and the Vibe X Ultra from Megabass. So they kind of complement each other very well. This is a 76 millimeter. It's kind of in between a 1/2 and a 5/8 of an ounce, so it's a very easy size to throw. It's a little bit higher pitch than a LV500 is. Just a great all-around bait. So thank you, Megabass, for allowing us to include you in on our BOGO November. So take advantage. Megabass baits almost never allowed to go on sale. So they did us a solid by extending this out to you guys. So again, this can be based on supplies on hand. So buy one, get one free. I've got a ton of colors available.
They make some amazing
Okay,
colors
so they
these days.
really do make some incredible colors. Anything from shads to whites to shinies to reds, right? So there you go. Buy one, get one free Megabass, available right now. Staying on banger hard baits for a minute. Our friends at OSP were kind enough to extend a buy one, get one free on Blitz EX DRs. Okay, this is one of our best-selling crankbaits, one of the best crankbaits ever made. Okay, and it's going to go for all colors, including our custom colors. Okay, so special thanks to OSP for extending that to us, just to spec it out in case you're not familiar with the Blitz EX DR, which is crazy to me. It's 53 millimeters, 2 inches. It's a 1/2 ounce, just under a 1/2 ounce, 12 grams. This is basically like a 15-foot diver. 12 to 15 foot is where you're gonna get this. An incredible bait. So there you go. While supplies last, buy one, get one free. OSP Blitz EX DRs. All right, let's jump over to Sunline. Our friends at Sunline, kind enough to do a special deal on super fluorocarbon for you guys. This is gonna be buy one, get one free super fluorocarbon. So normally these are around $18 a spool, so now you're gonna get them for under 10 bucks a spool. This is on the 200-yard sizes. So all sizes are in, and we did a special buy, so we tried to get as much as we could to bring them to you. So dude, $9 for a 200-yard spool of Sunline fluorocarbon. Pretty nutty by the time you average it out. So 8 pound, 10 pound, 12 pound, even though that's not what I'm holding up right now, I just realized. Basically 8 pound through 20 pound is what this comes in. Now, I should have noted this in the beginning. Anytime we do a buy one, get one free, you guys do actually have to add 2 things in to get the free one. Okay, so you have to order in quantities of 2s. I know this is a shocking thing, Jeff, because we're all adults here, right? But you have to order in quantities of 2s to take advantage of the actually getting a free item. Okay, so if you want, say, a 14 pound and a 20 pound, you have to add both of them in your cart, and then the cart will magically make one free. Okay, I don't know what you want, so don't leave it up to me. If you guys leave it up to me, you're in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna pick you the worst color, the worst size. Okay, so please just remember to add 2. Buy the one, get the free one. Okay. All right, our next buy one, get one treat is from Shimano. Now, Jeff, I know you were just in Japan shooting
I was.
with this bait.
Uh-huh.
This is the Shimano Arma joint swim bait.
Yes.
So we are doing buy one, get one free on all Arma joints. So it could be the slow sink, it could be the float, it could be any of the colors, and we have a big supply of all the best colors right now. So if you guys want to take advantage, this is a dope one. This is a 7.5 inch, 2 ounce bait. What are your thoughts on the Arma joints?
So,
Yep.
I actually, after fishing it,
Yep.
I like it.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I fish the bigger size,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Yep.
But they do the same exact thing.
Yep.
Easy to fish,
Mhm.
different actions, and surprisingly, it does exactly what it's advertised as, where the bait will fold
Yep.
and cast far more accurately than I thought.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be like a gimmick and all this stuff, but I fished with Okuda, a guy who put in a lot of time and effort with this bait.
Yep.
And of course, the day I fished with him, it's blowing 30. And
Of course.
we have to cast into the wind.
Yeah. That's
And
been your thing
it
with him,
just seems to
actually.
be the thing,
Yeah.
man. And so, he's casting his lure, a signal lure, and it's not doing well.
Yeah.
He's backlashing, the bait just stops. I'm throwing that thing, and it just cuts through, and it actually does exactly what it's advertised as. And just to actually get it to glide,
Yep.
super easy. It's got a nice choppy glide to it.
Yep.
But you can also just give it a nice straight retrieve, and it comes in like that classic S motion. So it's surprisingly a really good bait. I was actually very shocked by
Cool.
it. So
Cool.
the
Well-
190, super easy for anybody to fish.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You got slow sink floating as well.
Yep.
You can play with the floating by adding zappy board weights on it, so
Yep.
you can get it to however you want it to, or if you just want to fish it out of the package, this little sink also works really well.
Yeah.
So you also have that Arma boost in there.
Yep. So you get that
when
little
stop
flash.
it,
Yep.
and it stops. It's still gonna kind of shake and give off some flash, and so overall, it's a very innovative lure, especially the hook system as well.
Yep.
I just don't think a lot of guys have given it a shot.
Yeah, it's just because Shimano building lures is just not normal
Yeah,
for
it's not a
us
normal
yet.
thing.
In Japan, they've been building lures for so long, people
Yeah.
are used to it. But for us, a lot of us just hesitate to try it. But I hope this is enough of an incentive for you guys to try it. I think you will really like this bait if you give it a shot. So there you go. Give it a shot. Buy one, get one free. Shimano Arma joints, available now. All right, Jeff, let's jump over to our friends at Lucky Craft. I have some new items, and we're also doing buy one, get one free on these items, okay? So I thought these were kind of timely items, so I'm gonna fly through them very quick. So you have heard me talk about the Wander for a long time,
Absolutely.
okay? So Lucky Craft did a special run of their, technically this is their Wander Magnum. So designed in saltwater, it's a 25-gram bait, but it's designed to be a heavy sinking version of the Wander, to where it can sink down very quick. So if you're trying to get this on suspended fish, it will have a very fast rate of fall. Or if you're trying just to launch and bomb a huge cast, it will cut through the wind and cast incredibly well. So it comes with one treble hook in stock on the back. You can of course add a second if you wanted to. But this is gonna be a great one for super long casts, both fresh and saltwater. A lot of you herring guys are gonna absolutely destroy them on this thing. So those are available now, and buy one, get one free on that. All right, staying in the Wander for a minute. This is a interesting one. This is the Wander Halibut Jig. Okay, now it's called the halibut jig because it's flat, kind of in the shape for a halibut, and designed to be fished in kind of like surfy style conditions, okay? But freshwater guys are really gonna enjoy this as a vertical jigging spoon as well. It's gonna have a great flutter. I'm gonna take one out of the package so you guys can see it. These are available in one size, 30 grams. So it's basically a 1 ounce option, okay? So you get one option, but comes fully rigged. So there you go. You have a traditional kind of flat fall spoon. So you're gonna get a crazy erratic action. It's designed to cut through current and heavy surf. So if you guys are a saltwater guy, this will be a great addition to your box. If you're a freshwater guy, this would be a great one for seeing fish on your scope. Dropping it down and vertical jigging, it's gonna have a really cool erratic fall to it. So, you know, $9.99 for the spoons, but They're buy one, get one free. So you're basically at $5 for a Japanese Lucky Craft spoon. Pretty good deal. So we got a couple colors. We have a baitfish pattern and a sexy senior reader, kind of like a red type of color. So enjoy those. And then one more, staying on Lucky Craft for a minute. We have the Wander Spanish mackerel jig as well. So kind of the same idea, designed for inshore species here, whether it's Spanish mackerel or, you know, a calico bass or anything like that. This is a fully flat on one side bait and then kind of a raised and shiny on the other side bait. So it's going to have a unique fall. The back side of the bait is a glow also, which some people like. Some people don't care. Fishing in the daytime, as it gets deeper, it's going to have a certain glow effect as it falls. If you're fishing at night, it's going to have the ability to stand out. So again, you can add a second hook if you want, or you can just drop it down. So it's going to have a great flutter. Again, available in a 30 grams, so it's going to be a 1 ounce option. But there's all kinds of colors in this that have different glow backs, from greens to oranges. There's whites, there's baitfish, so lots of cool options in there. So again, buy one, get one free from Lucky Craft. And the final deal of the Sunday BOGO November deals.
Banger.
Let's just end with a banger. One of my favorite rods. Well, this time it's straight Gladiator anti.
Wow.
Okay, buy one, get one free Raid Gladiator anti rods. This
That's
is
not fair.
one of my favorite rods in the world. Okay, so there's lots of amazing options. The diffuser is one I talk about all the time. It's an incredible rod for like Osakana slides. The trick shad would be dope on there. Any of those smaller little 2 ounce glides. They make some amazing bait finesse rods too. So the bait finesse tricker is one of my favorites. A 6'2", kind of all around use bait finesse, hard bait, soft bait, some incredible spinning rods. So if you guys are in the market, you want to try something a little bit different, take advantage. For the next few days, buy one, get one free Raid Gladiator anti-rods, available right now. All right, my friends, that is a wrap for today. Jeff, it was fun having you back there and seeing your beautiful smiling face.
I'm back.
Again.
Better than ever.
Okay, well, good to know. So good to see you, my friend. If you guys have questions on anything that we covered today, from riggings to colors, whatever, drop it down below. I will get answers for you. Jeff, did you have a favorite item other than the contact high Teckel Kicknocker, which obviously is everybody's favorite because it's the best color ever made in that bait? What would be your, let's just say your second favorite thing of the drop today?
It would definitely
The
have
contact
to
high,
be.
my second favorite.
I already said that was
Hell yeah,
everybody's
was
first.
Probably the best thing going on.
Hell yeah, it was dope.
You know, listen, it's not Veterans Day today.
You know,
Hush down. Hush down over there.
dude, it would have to be straight up. It would probably have to be
Today, Jeff.
today.
Today, just pick something.
Oh, probably the buy one get one free Raid rods.
Okay. Jeff, I didn't miss you.
Oh,
Yeah, you're awesome. I love you, Jeff. All right. I don't even know where we are, so I'm just going to say cheers on behalf of myself and strange ass Jeff and dope ass Griff. Thank you guys for the business. Thank you for watching these ridiculous videos. But remember, it is Veterans Day weekend, so to all the veterans out there, on behalf of myself and my family, trust me, I never take one day for granted of the sacrifice that you have given to our country. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my family's heart. Go hug a veteran, hug your family, catch a big fish. Cheers to you guys. Griff, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Thank you to all the veterans out there. Enjoy your weekend, my friends. Enjoy the deals. And if you can't reach me on YouTube, I put my handle of Instagram in the beginning of this so you can hit me 24/7. I live there. I never sleep. So any questions, holler at me. We'll see you guys again next week. Enjoy, everybody. Be safe. Ciao.
hey, what's that behind you?